But
30 seconds.
shouldn't I be watching me figure this out in real time?
In a second.
In a second?
Yeah.
Or in 30 seconds because we're delayed?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we can figure it out. Alright, I'm going to turn my volume on my phone down. TV's
All the way
down.
down. Yeah.
Alright, well. I gotta take a thumbnail for come on. All the views. I will jump on socials and tell 3 people that we're going live right now.
Okay.
Maybe I can't type either.
It's a good thing you don't need to type.
We have 4 concurrent viewers, but it's probably one is me staring at myself. If you guys can hear us, feel free to comment below, or to the side, or to the left.
Wherever our comment thing is.
Yeah, Steve Williams just lost cylinder 1. Failed leak down. Yeah. You'll have that on those custom jobs. I really don't need to see myself, but it would be nice to have both. I guess I can't get both on both screens. I can barely read that. Alright, Steven, is it loud enough?
Can you hear both of us?
Well, it should be mono, and I'm hitting both, and it looks like when you talk, it's hitting both, so.
Well.
Yeah, John, what's up, dude? Sorry, I'm looking at like my 65-inch TV over here.
I wonder if we
But,
can change.
Could you...
No.
Nope.
Interesting.
Alright, good for both.
It is what it is. We're just gonna have to squint and read.
What if we space the bottom out, like with the wrap or something? Can we do that?
Up here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because we need to see the pull. Just pull it out a little bit. Alright, Kevin's on, or Steve, or Williams. I'm not quite sure what you want to go by, but welcome. How many of you guys in the chat so far have actually seen my complete teardown video? You guys that have seen that, have you learned anything, or was that helpful, or maybe seeing this live might be something fun and might be something that you guys will learn a little bit more from. But shouldn't take us too long. Maybe we could probably have this in pieces in a little over an hour. But Steve. Okay, we're going to call you Steve. You never know these days. It's like I get talking to people and they're like, I placed an order. It's under something else. So, but we'll call you Steve for this time. What is the agenda today? Well, Mr. Steve, I think that's what we're calling you this week.
No, that one's Kevin.
No, but that was, see, a couple. What's up? Last name Steve. We're going to tear down this 5-cylinder. I actually accepted this as a core motor Wednesday last week. So, what you are seeing right now of this 5-cylinder is the totality of what I've seen of this motor. Glitter.
Minus the leftover oil that I pulled out of it.
Yeah, we poured just a tiny bit of oil out of it, and that was about it. We've got the filter still probably full of all sorts of goodness. And we're going to completely tear this thing down, do kind of a little diagnosis as to what killed it, and whether or not I'm right on what I think killed it. And what we're going to do to make sure that when this motor goes to another person, when we rebuild it, that it doesn't happen again. So,
Should be good.
yeah, John says he saw most of it. Yeah, is there any way that we could, like, drag that off the screen better?
I could just put it bigger
Or to
on
the left?
screen.
Can you move to the left?
Yeah.
Or is that Control Plus? Make it bigger?
I've tried. I've tried. Oh, hey.
Oh, hey! Dude, we have the technology. We just made, like... It's like I put my readers on. Now I can see the chat. Heck yeah.
That was super
Okay,
tiny.
yeah, John said he saw most of it. Steve Williams, a.k.a... Oh, no, it's Steve. There you go.
Yeah, see, there's another one that's Kevin Williams.
Okay. You Williams brothers, or unrelated. You guys are confusing me.
That's why they said each other's names and good last name.
Well, see, I was at like 0.4 font about 3 seconds ago, and that's why I couldn't read it. It's a 65-inch TV above my shipping bench, and apparently I just can't read. So
It was very small.
it was very small. Yeah, just remove in 20. So that was my how to remove a motor in 20 minutes. I thought that was a pretty clever video title. Do you think that was a little clickbaity, or was it kind of accurate? The video was about 20 minutes long, so I felt that I wasn't exactly lying to you guys. But yeah, it didn't take us 20 minutes to pull the motor.
We've done it in like an hour and a half.
Well, I think in the junkyard, Zach and I have a PR of about a couple minutes over 2 hours. We can pull an entire motor. Granted, we're not being careful about virtually anything wire or fuel related. The manifold has already been removed, so that's probably half an hour at minimum to pull the manifold. So it's not exactly almost 20 minutes. It's not an apples to apples comparison. I mean, the motor, that motor in that video, mind you, it was like 113 the day that we did it. But we did it in about 3 or 4 hours. Actually pulling the motor, it took us about an hour to put the truck up on ramps, and then took a little bit to get it prepped and tools and things. But functionally pulling the motor was only about 3 hours or so. So, and the side of a curb on an HOA, or on a curb in an HOA, it took us about 3 hours to pull it. So
It takes more time to get it out of the engine bay than to take it apart into a million pieces.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, it'll take us way less time to pull this thing down today. Stab my light and shock myself to death. We were pulling out all the camera gear for you guys today, and then realized that I have rafters I can clip lights to. So we're real fancy today.
Should have saw us 20 minutes ago. We weren't fancy.
No, we were not fancy. I play an expert on the internet. 3,700 just to replace the head. Holy cow.
Well, the head's usually not the problem.
No, we've had a couple warped heads and we've had a couple that we had to machine, but usually, well, I was talking to a customer last night and this morning. She's got an 05 and I'm concerned that she's going to throw a bunch of money at a fuel system to figure out why her truck's not running very well. And I've got a feeling that her 05 was never recalled for the valve seat issue. And so she's going to throw a bunch of money at a fuel system thinking that it's going to fix the problem. Granted, it's a couple 100,000 miles, I think, and it's possible that the fuel pump is bad. But she says it's a idling issue and not a running issue. So it sounds an awful lot to me like the valve seats have died in her 3.5, and we're going to hopefully build her a 3.7 to swap in its place. Maybe this one. I'm not sure how the orders stack up. We got a couple people ordering motors right now. But according to my live stream data, we got about 11 of you guys in here concurrently. I know the Williams brothers, unrelated, and John and a couple others are in here commenting. I'd like to know where you guys are from and what motor or what vehicle you guys have. Part of the reason that I do the things I do is I enjoy seeing what you guys do with your trucks, and that kind of informs me as to what kinds of products and what kind of content that you guys are going to want to watch and buy and things like that. So I enjoy seeing what you guys do with the trucks, and if you guys wouldn't mind, jump in the comments and tell me where you're from and what you drive. I'm going to wait 30 seconds for the live stream to buffer so I can watch the comments just pour in. Right?
All three of them?
Yeah. Yeah. And Steve Williams got a 09 H3 with a 375 banger. Southern Indiana.
$3,700 to do a head, though, is crazy.
That's wild.
Not a lot of work.
Josh Helm. What's up, Josh? 06 H3 swapped. I think you just... Did you get the... You should have the e-brake spacers by now, right? Josh? Isn't that what we sent you last week? I try to keep track of a mental note of what you guys buy. But,
I don't.
Justin barely knows what the parts are. We're working on him. We're working on him. Because I think we just sent Josh the e-brake adapters for the H3. Guess I don't need to watch myself on my phone. Anthony, what's up? We got 07 i5 Toronto. We're international. Heck yeah. John, 08 Alpha, and an 08 37. Okay. John, is that... I feel like you've got... Both of those are H3s, right? I think we've talked before.
Well, the Alpha's an H3.
Right, but he didn't discriminate the 08 37, what that was. But I believe, if memory serves, he's got both. Aren't they both green? I'm trying to remember. Like I said, I enjoy talking to you guys and seeing what you do with the truck. So sometimes it's easier to kind of remember vehicles and whatnot versus people, because I don't see your faces. I just see trucks and names and things. Yeah, see, Josh was the one we sent the adapters to last Tuesday. We just sent out another couple Monday, right?
Yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah. We didn't send out anything.
Steve's
Monday.
got a 07 H3 as well. Cool. Well, Would you guys like us to tear down a 5-cylinder? What do you guys think? That's right, John. You got 2 H3s. I feel like I remember talking to you. I get probably 20 or 30, sometimes messages and emails a day, talking to people.
Normally about their problems.
Not about the problems, not a whole lot of, well, I mean, a couple a day are like, hey, do you sell this and how do I buy it? But the vast majority is talking to you guys and helping you sort through problems and whatnot. I was talking to a guy last night and this morning about his VVT reluctor, or the cam reluctor, trying to figure out what's going on with his truck. So hopefully we can keep his on the road. And then another one we're talking this morning about his oil pressure sensor being, super oily. And they definitely like to fail, the diaphragm inside fail. But I'm hoping that he doesn't have any bigger issues oil pressure wise. But he's gonna throw some ATF in there and clean up the sludge, and then change oil and see if some things clean up running wise in his truck. New Jersey here, 04 owner, 106,000 miles on an 04. Dang, dude. Truck's out for a few years, been battling cylinder 5 misfire at idle. 04, dude. Barrett, have you ever had the valve seat recall? I would find out if your local automotive shop has a leak down test. Basically, it's like a spark plug adapter that you can hook up to your air compressor. So you run that to top center of that cylinder, and you put compressed air, 50, 60, 70, 100 pounds, into that cylinder just so it doesn't kind of rotate and things. And you can hear from the exhaust pipe or the throttle body or the oil cap or even the radiator cap to figure out where it's leaking. So leak down test is a very helpful way to figure out what's wrong with your valve seats and your combustion chamber and see if it's leaking anywhere. I would wager it's probably somewhere in the exhaust valve seat area. Yep. Rockers in the intake valve had come off. Yep, that's possible. See, and I think so. This is cool. Barrett's talking about how one of the rockers fell off. I talked to somebody not too long ago that had the same thing where a rocker had fallen off of the lifter. How the lifter didn't come out of the bore, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, Steve, mine was a seat. Map codes. Yeah, I've got a feeling some guys kind of thought that my headline was kind of snake oil. I've got the oil line that goes from back here all the way up to the oil filter and pump housing, and that kind of forces more oil to the back of the motor where we see failures. And there's also some ports on the back of the head that feed all of the lifters, and both of these deadhead at the back of the head. And I had the bright idea to add a balance line back there so that there's no chance of oil ever deadheading or getting sludge buildup or getting stuck flow-wise in the back of the head here. And I had hoped that in doing so, that will help some of you guys not have issues with your lifters not pumping up, and probably dropping a rocker. Probably. Can't prove it. It's only a hypothesis, but just a guess. Yeah, naturally there's carbon buildup on the valve seat, I assume, and that's not closing although it's cold. It's possible. Having a valve grinding machine and whatnot, and being into an awful lot of these heads, the seal surface is a seal surface. So that thing's popping around an awful lot. And so the seat to the valve really shouldn't be of any sort of great swing. It should be, it's either going to seal all the way perfectly or it's not. And that valve and that seat is going to expand relatively the same. And even so, it's just going to sit further down in the valve if the seat expands more than the valve does. So I have a feeling that that valve seat might not be sealing to the actual head, and it could be shrunk down when it's cold, and so those gases are maybe getting around it, or some air is getting around the seat while it's cold, and then once it heats up, it kind of seals back into the head. I would think that's kind of the way things are going with your motor.
Yeah, the seats even on some of the higher motors we've taken apart usually aren't that bad.
No.
The seats themselves.
No.
Around it, yeah, but the seats are usually pretty clean.
Geeky guy, what's up, Houston? Yeah. Yeah, definitely my goal today for this live is not to waste a bunch of you guys' time, and I do enjoy talking to you guys, and we'll kind of hang out and talk throughout the entire time, but I think we've been up for about 17 minutes now, 20 minutes now. I think we're going to get to yoinking some bolts. We got bags ready, we got tools ready, we've got all the things pretty much ready, so there's not a whole lot more to do than to tear this thing down, right?
Nope.
Are you guys ready to see us tear down? Getting here, Steven, too. Well, Steven's not here. Justin's here. Maybe everybody should say hi to Justin, because he works here now. Technically. Ta-da!
I was behind the camera the whole time, hiding.
Yeah, no couch was involved. But if you guys have watched me for another time, we've had Justin around for a couple years now, and opportunity arose to bring him on. You guys have been buying my parts out like crazy the last couple months. I don't know who turned on my website, but thank you. And it's allowed me to be able to hire him, as well as we're out of space. We are completely. This is like we actually just rearranged this, and this is our entire kind of working space now. So
Used to be a lot less.
it used to be a lot less, and we would have to work out of my driveway. So unfortunately, we are not going to be working in this space a lot. Well, I guess I shouldn't say unfortunately, because we're not super unhappy about it.
No.
I'm gonna cry a little bit once that first rent payment comes in. But
Well, hopefully that's well and covered.
I'm expecting so. But yeah, we're gonna start up another business, even though this one's going like crazy. But if you're in the Reno area or anywhere near, we're actually gonna be building a DIY auto shop. So part of Badland Industries, as far as the shop side goes, is going to be able to rent out the lifts and tools to people locally, so that they can have a lift and have a relatively climate-controlled space to work on their cars. So something that I've wanted to do for a long time now, and I figured I need a shop, and I'm sure somebody else does too. So we're going to build it. But what we're not going to build today is a 5-cylinder. We're going to actually tear it down. So if you guys are ready, we're just going to get after it.
Somewhere.
Well, okay. So those of you that are going to stick around for the entire thing, I'm going to make a hypothesis. This 5-cylinder, I was told, started making a small ticking noise, and then he had to drive about 15 miles home because he didn't want to pay a tow bill or whatnot. And the truck was running okay except for the noise. And by the time he got home 15 miles later, he was making a very big noise. So the motor does roll over still. I think, yeah, just barely. It's real sticky.
It's not happy.
Yeah, rings sound okay. I can hear them going up and down. But there's a pretty significant kind of a ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. There's a latency in the moving of the conrods. So I'm going to say balance shaft, bearings, driver's side. Nobody's calling me out just yet for saying BS, but I'm going to say driver's side, balance shaft, bearings. We could even probably mic it, couldn't we? Because I've got the dial bore and we could mic the balance shaft. But I'm going to say balance shaft bearings right here and right here. Took out the subsequent conrod. I'm going to say cylinder 5, but I have a feeling that cylinder 1's making noise too. So we are going to have some fun today, and we're going to tear down a 5-banger.
We got a whole table to do it.
Yeah.
Which is very odd for us.
Yeah, a whole empty table. So
let's go.
Nobody's going to say ready, set, go? Actually tight. The channel locks. I'll pull that filter off. Let what we can drain back into the pan down here. I don't have a filter cutter, but we'll know really quickly what's wrong with it. There we go. Definitely gonna need that here in a second. You know what I can do? Grab that awl that I put in the box there. I put an awl, yellow handle right here, right there. It's that first one. And a hammer. I'm gonna make less of a mess. Pretty clean oil.
It doesn't look as bad as what came out of the pan.
Well, this is the... No, this would be the dirty side of the oil. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the stuff that came out of the pan was like silver.
Yeah. Well, this is... There's no way you guys are going to see this, but... Nope. Can I do it here? There's a little bit of glitter on there. Actually, let me wipe this off first. Okay.
Tens are everywhere.
Yeah.
Still going?
Yeah, I'll get a pry bar on something. It's petrified valve cover gasket. Oh, pretty clean. I'll show you guys. Not too bad. A little sooty up top. Definitely some leakage, some corrosion from a couple of the valve cover gaskets, but certainly not the worst I've seen. The video that I made the other day about it being clogged was literally this motor, this port right here. So the driver's side crankcase vent on the valve cover absolutely was clogged. So that contributed to this motor's failure for sure. 15 you guys and no comments. Where did I put the other map gas tube?
What?
What was the other map gas?
Other side, bottom, in front of the lathe.
In front of the lathe.
I don't know why you put it there, but it's there.
Yeah, I remember they were next to each other, but I couldn't remember where.
Doesn't look terrible.
No, it's certainly not the worst one we've torn apart.
It's a little corrody inside spark plug areas, but
Yeah, that's what I was noticing there is 1, 2, definitely 5, but a little bit on 3.
oh, see, it looks different on there. So like here, it's 2, 3, and 5. 1 and 4 are great, but over there, 1 is terrible.
Yeah, that's weird, huh? Ooh,
They're a
grab
part
the
of it.
scraper. This black one, the chrome top. Yeah, you can tell this is the original valve cover gasket for sure.
It's been there a minute.
Alright, 08 single cab 4-banger. Got a resonator delete and 3-inch kit from me. Awesome, dude. How do you like that resonator delete? I had a couple guys talking about it the other day. They were saying that didn't seem to make a whole lot of difference. I guess our trash can's outside, isn't it?
Yeah. Probably just put it on the corner of the table.
Yeah, close up of the valve train. We can play with some of it. Ooh, chains done.
Yeah. You can move
Um,
it closer.
yeah, 08 single cab, 4-banger. Thing is with my camera, I can't pull the camera too far off of where it is. So I can lower it a little bit and we can kind of get some closer shots a little bit later. But at the moment, we're just kind of doing a 30,000 foot view. But yeah, 08 single cab, 4-banger. What did you think of the resonator delete for the 4-cylinder? How did you feel that changed the way the truck kind of breathed and sounded and runs? It's not meant to be a huge mod. It's only $100, but I feel like they help getting up on the freeway, passing people, stuff like that. Higher RPM, higher airflow type things. So, yeah.
Everything is at least in its home.
Yeah, no rockers laying next to where they shouldn't be. Yeah, she's yeah, you guys can see if I come back, that's no good. That's a P0017 code. 100%. Ooh, changes.
Yeah.
Making all the noises. Whoa.
Is it locked up?
Whoa.
That is a hard stop.
What is that?
I don't know.
Is that going up or down? Yeah, she just stopped right there. Which one's down right now?
2's all the way up.
2's all the way up. Interesting.
1's all the way down.
Well, let's go the other way. This is the way it's supposed to go. Oh, that got hard real quick. Oh, really, really easy.
I bet you it's just bearings. I bet you there's just the bearings are shot and they have good places and bad places.
No, that was like it hit something. Because it's like really easy and then not. Two more. Wow. I really don't need to set TDC, but I'm curious. Oh, we're moving farther away. Number one's making noise.
There's a few things that don't sound happy.
Well, it's like it's making noise over here too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Like 0.1 revolution a minute right now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's over here.
That was crunchy.
Yeah, something over here is making some noise. I don't know what that is, but what is that?
I don't know. I have no idea. Because nothing's being accurately pushed right there.
Dude, is that a
Unless that's this lifter.
I got a feeling it might be a valve seat. What you've been talking about.
Could be.
Ooh. Where we at? Upside down still? There we go. We are TDC.
Cool.
Not that it super matters, but that's a lot of work. 13 of you guys still on. Cool. We haven't lost all of you yet.
I'm going to bring it that way so they can see.
I don't know. Oh, we had some oil pressure issues. Can we have... You guys can see this pressure bypass is not right. But it's also really, really, really... I don't even know if the camera will focus. It's really glittery and not good at all.
All your stuff on your computer is showing up on mine.
We'll fix it.
Yeah, all your stuff on my computer is showing up on mine.
Yeah, I don't know what's causing that.
It's because it's OneDrive.
Okay.
We've been talking about it for a week now.
Okay. Well, Justin needs to fix it.
You don't want to watch my live stream, babe?
Are you on live?
Yeah.
100%.
Awesome.
Why would I ask you about OBS when I didn't want to talk about OBS?
Justin, fix the computer.
Okay. I'll add it to my job description.
Badland IT. Yeah, look at this thing.
Oh, that's not good. That's not supposed to be that way.
I wish I had a cutter, but yeah. No bueno.
One day.
Speaking of one day. Oh yeah, look at this. You guys can see all the glitter. There we go. Look at all the glitter in there. Okay,
I'm dropping oil all over the floor.
dude. All over my tripod, everything. Alright, here's some paper towels. Since I can't seem to remember to buy tub of towels.
Yeah, we ran out yesterday. Just so you know.
It's freaking Amazon Prime, okay? Mr. Bezos has a lot to do right now. I'll need one.
I was gonna try to grab the other one, but then you grabbed the middle of them.
We're still working out the symbiotic relationship here. Man, we started opening the motor and you all got quiet. Jeez.
They're taking notes.
Taking notes. Okay. Well, not a whole lot to do other than flip it over, yeah? Get the oil pan out of here.
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's do that. You guys will see firsthand my handy dandy. Ooh, there's some coolant.
Ooh. There's something in that.
There's some noises in the pan. That's not good at all.
Oh. Coolant.
Oh, Andy had issues with the motor mounts. Can you guys?
Okay. This
Big old dent right here was motor mount. So, Doug, change your
before you put the
passenger
new one
motor
in.
mount, please, before you put the new motor in. There's also a two-wheel drive pan. Did we build him a two-wheel drive pan?
I don't know.
Maybe not. I think we're fine. No. It'd be great if I turn on my mini split.
I don't know what?
I should turn on my mini split right now.
Oh yeah.
It's actually warm in here.
Well, it is summertime.
A friend of mine was saying she thinks it's gonna snow this weekend.
Where?
She said here, and I'm going,
No.
wipe the oil off of my tripod. Good viewers, just rebuilt the same motor. Yeah, if you guys have the ability to rebuild, 100% do it. They're not terribly complex motors to rebuild, but there's a lot to know and there's a lot to pay attention to. Speaking of which, we're going to keep two of these bolts here and we're going to put them into some threaded holes
Is that all of them over there?
in the oil pan. That's all of them. And these are some jack bolts. So make sure you get all the 10s, all the 13s out, and we're going to very carefully crack this oil pan in half. Whew. Why is it acting like that?
It came off.
Okay. It's acting like it doesn't want to.
I think it's just that holes.
Or is it the socket?
Yeah, the socket's not happy.
Okay. Put that in the bag. Alright. Let's see what pieces and parts are in the...
There's something in here.
I'm telling you, something's connected over there. But without breaking this off, see if you can get somewhere. Oh, that's a good jack point right there.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't think it's very old sealant because it's black. Oh, that's a first.
That's a Conrad.
No, that's worse than that. I've never seen that before in my life.
Oh no, it's the entirety of the Conrad.
Oh no, it's worse than that. Keep looking.
Is the piston in there too somewhere?
No, keep looking.
Well, that's bearing.
Yeah.
This is Conrad.
Yeah. Oh, it's worse than that. It's the first one I've seen, so this is 100% live. Justin hasn't even seen it yet. He's actually covering it at this point.
Is the crank broken? I
Nope.
don't think so. Oh, this is broken.
The main girdle is broken. Doug.
So,
Holy cow. I've never seen that, guys.
that is a new one.
Yeah, so don't drive 15 miles.
With 15 miles at highway speeds.
Yeah, let's see. Can we
You should
do the thing?
text Doug.
Should video call him? Let's see, can I... Is that zooming in for you guys? This right here
We can turn it too.
is not really... Yeah. Holy cow. Yeah. Never seen that before.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good.
That's not happy. Oh, that's not even out yet.
Oh, it freaking just
Oh, it's
dusted everything.
the entirety of everything connected to it.
Yeah, that's no good at all. There's no way to get... There you go. Yeah, all you did is just drop the threads into the motor just now.
That's fine.
Now we definitely have motor or metal in the motor.
Oh no.
Holy cow, dude. Wow, I've not seen that before.
That's...
Yeah, he wasn't lying when he was making sewing machine noises.
It was making more than that.
Yeah, grab the magnet real quick. What's left of the connecting rod?
Well, there's more pieces over there.
What's left of the con rod? Actually, that's... Yeah, that's the top of the con rod.
Oh.
I don't know if this block is even salvageable. Holy crap, dude.
Yeah, it hit the block there.
Yeah, big time. Dang it.
There's chunks of bearings. Chunks of everything. There's more shit back there. Can't even get back there. Well, that's what that solid clunk was you were feeling.
Yeah.
Turning
It
it
just
over.
stopped. That con rod's sideways, dude.
Yeah, it is not good.
Okay.
Well, take off broken pieces. Oh, God. It's just going to dump out. Oh.
All the pieces. Alright, I'm gonna go 10 mil. What's crazy is you guys can see these little dots here. There, on the head twice, and then one on the front. This motor is actually swapped in. Void if removed.
Yeah, there's a couple on the side, too.
Is there on the side as well?
There was.
There's one on the front and one
Right
two.
here.
Oh yeah, they're all over the place. So, yeah. Rear timing. This rear timing also has jack bolts right here and right here. I was right on cylinder 5 though.
No, no, it's more than cylinder 5.
Hang on, we're missing comments. Oh, let's see.
That was easy.
All right, you clean that up. I'm gonna look at comments here. Whoa! Sorry guys, I get you guys a little motion sickness. For those of you guys watching, am I zoomed in right now? I feel like I am. I have no idea what I'm doing, so you guys are getting full experience today. There we go. Okay, definitely taking notes. Yep. Just about a 3.5 last Friday when rotating the crank, exhaust cam stops moving and then springs forward. I'm assuming due to no oil pressure. Is that typical? I would say it's probably more of an issue of the front timing chain tensioner is completely out of ability to maintain tension. So what's happening is it's that cam lobe is going up to the top and then maybe either getting stuck or something, and then it's like camming forward as it comes down off of the rockers and is kind of advancing itself really quickly. So all right, Patrick says it's zoomed in, so I kind of know how to do it. Cool. I just don't know. Ooh, is there a button? Nope.
Oh,
okay.
It just makes it bigger for us.
That's for us. Okay, so I can do that now. I can do that, and then I can zoom in if I need to. But wish this video came out last month, would have saved me a lot of time. Well, could be worse. 88. I have a complete teardown video from fall last year. So there is a teardown video on YouTube. Again, it doesn't have 500,000 views, but I hope that it provides you guys some value. But we did tear down another motor that wasn't anywhere near as bad as this guy.
No. Well, that one was seized, but it just wasn't.
It was seized, but it wasn't as broken.
Cracked in half.
I feel like, what's that guy on YouTube that does the transmissions? He's just talking and the thing just falls apart in front of him.
Yeah.
What channel is that? I forget.
I thought he was just on like Reels on Instagram.
No, it's some old guy, some performance transmission or something, dude.
Just throw all the shitty parts in the pan.
Yeah.
Oh. No. These still turn.
Balance shaft still turn?
Hmm?
Oh, we're missing a bolt.
Oh. Not terrible.
No. But that wasn't the one I said it was. Ow. Yeah. These front ones are real greedy. Don't get your fingers in that gear. It freaking hurts.
I know.
So we have some metal. Hiding
There's metal on this one too.
right there. And then this bearing surface, we'll see if we'll focus on that. This bearing surface is pretty scored up, and then the back side of this one is pretty scored up. So if you guys can kind of envision this thing flopping around at 12,000 RPM as you're jumping on the freeway, this can get some harmonics going on and wallers out that bearing, and now you have a big gaping hot dog in a hallway situation going on, and that takes the oil away from the next conrod. Usually it's this rear one, and often we see it as the front one because it's just such a long bit of metal way out here flopping around at 12,000 RPM, so the harmonics just don't seem to play nice with it. But not the worst I've seen. We've got a couple laying here that are real bad. But
at least this one didn't have bearings fall. Well,
what? What?
A lot of aluminum.
Well, aluminum's not magnetic, but that's
Well,
steel.
no, there's other pieces in there that fell
Oh.
that were not sticking.
Oh yeah, that was the bad side, wasn't it?
Lots of parts of conrod and bearing.
Really, really, really gritty too. All of the sludge is really gritty.
Well, that's what the bottom of the pan's like.
Yeah, I just want paper towels. Clean my attempt to keep clean a little bit today.
Well, you're going back and forth between camera equipment and a laptop, and
I'm trying not to touch the laptop too much. I got oil stains all over the laptop. Let's see. It did make a big difference in gas mileage and throttle response, but it did give me a check engine light. Well, that shouldn't have done that because it's not supposed to be any different than what you got going on. What code was it? Yeah, it definitely shouldn't have given you a code. If you hooked up the hose to the passenger side crankcase vent where it would have been normally, and if you don't have any issues like with your intake manifold gaskets, that'll cause a P0171 code. Yeah, and because it's sealed between the mass airflow sensor and the map sensor, there shouldn't be any sort of correlation issue from stock to the res delete. So, yeah, if you guys ever experience problems with my parts, please tell me. I'd kind of like to know what's going on. I definitely,
fix it.
yeah, I definitely don't want to sell a bad product. Certainly don't want to send you guys something that causes check engine lights or whatnot. So, I've made quite a few of these res deletes in the past, and this new design is much better and it looks a lot better, but you know, there's obviously
We only cause
opportunity to make them better. So
We only cause ourselves check engine lights.
yeah. Okay, front timing. Ooh. It
Oh,
broke-
it's in everything.
no,
oh,
it
no, you
broke
broke-
off a
Oh.
torque converter bolt or a flux plate bolt. All right, you guys are getting firsthand viewage of this motor plate I built. So, error. Use what? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Are we still... You know, it's not really helpful when the program says, please choose a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. I haven't touched anything. I don't have any keyframes. Are we still live, guys? I can't see it, so
I could check.
I'll check on the phone. So a lot of guys have problems pulling these main bolts out. I find that just heating them for a minute or two and letting them heat soak actually makes them pretty much fall out.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why the app was like, hey, screw you. Ooh, wipe off that block-off plate. I wanted to see the part number that was on it.
Oh, what?
The block-off plate that I pulled off.
Wipe it off with what? A screwdriver? A scraper?
No, scraper's right there. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I had an error that said I gotta use a keyframe greater than 4 seconds or something like that. I'm not even using keyframes. So, no idea. Hopefully this isn't too loud for you guys. It'll only be for another minute or so. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to soften or heat cycle the thread sealant that GM's got in the bottom of this thing. 3 inches away from this head, 4 inches away from this head, so we'll just kind of let that sit there. We probably should roll the motor over again.
Why?
I don't know. We can kind of do it this way.
Yeah, we could do it this way.
But yeah, you guys can see there's some paint numbers from a junkyard. The valve cover and whatnot had paint stock numbers as well. This thing's got some sort of oh. Hey, we pulled this motor out of a junkyard, kind of Guarantee void if removed.
Well,
Bummer.
it's voided now.
Yeah. I think, I was telling Justin about this earlier, I think the centers of these have some sort of a compound that changes color with heat. I believe it's what I read on the internet. So maybe you Google Kung Fu Masters can corroborate my stupidity and tell me if that's true or not. Okay, ready? Get another one. I like to put a socket. I guess we could set our brakes now, huh? What do you think? I can put a socket in between the oil pump and this. Yeah, we need it. Leave it there. Slip it down. Okay. The ground's a little more unmovable than either one of us. Man, I'm fat, but not fat enough.
It's going.
Yeah. Who was it just a minute ago?
Just use brute
Could
force.
be worse. Smell that?
Not yet.
Oh, I do. It smells amazing. Could be worse 88. Tell me in the comments, was that crank bolt harder for you to pull off than this? Stinky. Yeah, a little bit of heat. It's transitioned from like fishy to like horse poo smell.
Well, I feel like manure is better than like a fish market, but maybe I'm just more used to manure.
Yeah, it's not pleasant either way. But, all right, it's not pleasant either way. But
He said he thinks it falls off when it's hot. Yeah, it's a little manure-y.
all right, there you go, crank bolt.
It's a worm.
Yeah, that's why I didn't touch it.
Pulley's over there.
702. Interesting. I'll put it back. Alright. This harmonic pull-inser is a Chrysler style. About the only Mopar thing in my life right now. We can flip this back up now.
No more.
Mmm. It's changed smells like 3 times. Stinky. I have ground the nose, the inside bit of the puller on all 3 jaws, just a little bit, so that it clears the oil pump that's kind of there. And we're just gonna, I need a 3/4.
Alright, sure. A socket?
No, a socket for the impact. We're just gonna get this guy to sit down with the longest, or even a 3/8 adapter. We'll do. I got the other here.
Asking for a lot. For
No,
a
I'm not. It's over here. It's my hand.
3/4. Alright, you're doing that?
And that is why I spent.
Well, that's gone.
That's a 10 mil.
Good thing we have a couple more of them.
So we can afford to lose all of them.
I mean, force to lose them into the...
Oily abyss.
Yeah.
Here. Get some dirty ones. All right, we found the 10 mil. That's a good deal.
It's cold.
Yeah, of course I'm wearing flip flops. I haven't washed my shoes from Sand Hollow and they're kind of sandy still. So.
Yeah, I got steel toes on.
Yeah. Patrick. All right.
I'm just gonna let that. Do you need
Oh,
10?
I genuinely need it right now.
Oh, okay, well.
Well, we'll go to the 3/8 quarter-inch flavor. Heads up, the centermost bolt in the front timing cover, and these two are different than all of the other ones. This one is really, really, really short, like a 6 mil thread, and these ones are like a bit longer than the other ones. You guys can see how much longer they are comparatively. Just like the oil pan and the valve cover, these also have like plastic centering dowels as well as jack bolts. And I'll have you know, Patrick, I was not talking about my odor. I was talking about the odor from the thread sealant of the main bolt. I really don't feel like breaking this, but it's acting an awful lot like it wants to.
It's definitely not one that will come off.
It's not coming off like you'd kind of normally see with these.
Oh.
And it's not
Here.
not acting very friendly right now.
That's good.
I think it's probably the dowel pins are little. Yeah, the actual locating pins are pissed off. Okay, they're like crusty.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's going or it's gone.
It was going. Yeah. Oh, now it's not.
No, it's not. Yeah, see.
Let me see that.
There's no real good. Here, just go in between there. Maybe.
There's not enough.
We'll try our trusty pry bars, aka flathead screwdrivers.
Yeah, it's just that dowel. The whole thing's loose besides
Okay.
that.
I really don't want to do anything kind of drastic or crazy right now. What if we kind of started getting ourselves?
It's fully off.
Yeah, I wanted to walk these towards it. And get another one of these, but I'd rather not have to be worried about it. Where's our front timing? Is this it?
Yeah. You can heat up the aluminum.
I can definitely heat the aluminum.
I'll only do that. Aluminum expands pretty fast.
Yeah, much more than that steel pin. You know what?
Yep, you're good.
You got it? I threatened it with PB Blaster and it freaking came out. All right. Oop. Yeah, not the worst we've ever seen, but that thing was not happy, was it?
Just that pin.
So,
Not even warm.
yeah, we'll clean that up. You're gonna grab the T25 and we'll pull the pump open real quick.
Yeah.
You guys ever rebuild this motor? This little gasket right here that fits there is a very easy one to forget. I did it on my very first one in my own truck 10 years ago, and I've never forgotten it since because we couldn't figure out why my truck didn't have any oil pressure. This. When all else fails, you use a bigger hammer. This is true, but I would like to attempt to rebuild this motor if it's actually possible.
At some point.
We're not quite sure if it is yet.
The block is questionable at this point.
That 3.5 is going to pay for itself big time. I'm going to pull that. Because now I need a main girdle.
Spend a day in the junkyard.
Find some unsuspecting person on Facebook Marketplace with a 3.5. Or if Jen comes down soon, let's take her 3.5 apart. Okay.
How much is in there? No, not terrible.
Dude, not bad at all.
That actually is relatively clean.
Yeah.
But I guess he did.
There's a couple little nicks. Hang on to those for me a second. Yeah.
I mean, the oil is relatively new-ish.
Yeah, there we go.
There's some chunks in here.
I
Though.
see a little the concentric rings in it.
Oh, this is cracked.
Metal. It's cracked.
Yeah, it cracks in here. On the side too.
Wonder if that's a crack or if that's just a casting mark.
I don't know. Never seen it before.
Huh. We'll have to see. Put a little bit of brake clean on it and see.
It's on the table.
At least I got a lifetime warranty on one of my pumps, so. This is like casting. That's weird. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Alright. Well. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if the timing cover's junk. But we'll let's put this back together for so we don't lose our bolts and things. You know what we could do is just send this to Craig and then we'll do this at home.
I have a bag for this.
We'll get it back for those.
I have a. It'll be part of the front timing inside.
Oh, we just keep it as an oil pump if we want. What I don't want is us to bag every freaking bolt, but
Yeah.
if we can keep things relatively separate.
You
Oil pump?
throw this in the pan.
Yeah. Cool.
What you want?
That can go back.
That's not strong enough.
Not strong
The
enough.
10 standing up, I was letting it leak out of oil. Because it's all inside of it. It's not like it's going to get any cleaner.
No, but makes me feel better. Oh, can you grab these?
Yeah. Size too big. I forgot everybody was in the box.
That hurts. I got a hangnail. A brake clean on my hangnail.
Well, now you know you have it.
Oh, I knew I had the hangnail before. I just am acutely aware of it right now. The tensioner seems to be working, but the chain was just toast. When we pull this off, we could even take one of our good chains and show the difference in length, front and rear. The rear shouldn't change length too much. All right.
Isn't it even pulled up?
15.
They're all on the table.
We've done this a time or three.
I tried to prep you for all the things.
Okay.
I don't know what you did with all the other bolts that you took out of here.
I put them in the front time bag.
Are you outside?
They're right here.
Okay. They're in the wrong bag.
Oh, I see. It's front timing outer.
Yeah. There's out and in. They're different bolts.
All right, 1, 2. Which? This one? It's this one. All right. And I want this one, right? Front timing inside.
Inside, outside. What did you drop? Oh.
The freaking cap. All right, shoes. Pretty grooved.
I'm not missing chunks though.
No, so you guys can see there on the top, those two little race tracks going. That's the chain hitting it, and when these are new, they're perfectly flat. So,
There's that good.
ooh yeah. So, this brown one here you can see a lot better. I'll get out of the light maybe. See the racetrack there. The shoes are done. Stay.
I'm gonna pull these wheels out.
Yep. Dirty.
It's actually not terrible. It's just stained.
Yeah, there's no real major wear. You can definitely see where the chain landed, but it's not.
It's not wearing down.
No, good. Relatively low mile motor then. Or should have been. Grab a new chain there. New front chain. Kablamo. I'm curious how much longer this guy is comparatively.
About a half a link.
Not much. I don't know if you guys can see that.
I have to like fold it up.
Yeah, see how it's just barely longer. But that's all it takes. You guys saw the tension. If you guys have been watching for 45 minutes or an hour now, you would have seen that loosey goose on the top. I'll put this away before I get this nice and dirty. Does that box have a rear timing?
There is one with one. You want rear?
I know we got one. Is it just not in that box?
No, it's not this box.
Yeah, crank gear's not too bad. Not too worn. Just starved itself of oil, guys. Bummer. Sad, sad, sad.
Here's your rear timing.
Show the lovely people at home what we're working with here now.
Same thing.
A little bit.
Half a link.
Yeah, look at that. See if I can get it to match up here. Yeah, just barely. Not even. That's all kinked up too. It's all like stiff. Just a little bit. Oh. Now,
Easy down tailgate, but for the hood.
for everybody's favorite part of the game. Actually, we should probably answer some comments because I haven't looked in about 10 minutes. Let me get me set up for the head bolts. Let's see. Patrick talking about my noxious emanations. Okay. Bigger hammer. Yeah, we talked about that.
Somebody answering.
Somebody
the flip-flops.
retracted their. I thought that's a redacted. I'm like, YouTube can redact the comment. That's cool. Check the engine light tomorrow. I work tonight. Need to go to sleep. Catch you on the flip side. Need to work tonight. Yeah, you better go to bed, dude. It's only 1:15 here. Yeah, literally my shoes are laying here just outside the laundry room because we went to San Hollow this last weekend and I haven't washed the shoes yet. So
I just didn't take my boots to San Jose. So they're not-
yeah. Hey, how you doing? Can you make something like an easy down tailgate for the hood? Well, there's the red line flavor, and I think there's another one that are already out there. And because a couple of them are so Chinesium, it's not worth attempting to make something. I wouldn't be able to make it any cheaper than that, and something like that is going to be something that you guys would want. Pretty inexpensive, and I don't believe the red line or even the Chinesium kit on like Amazon is really that expensive. So allegedly you can use the newer one for the older one, I believe, but yeah.
What do you want?
I want the punch and the little handle. The punch
Yeah.
and the mini stretch.
There.
Yeah. Grab the magnet to yank these guys out. Actually, we can put this away too. Yeah, those are just trash. New timing kit comes with it, or new bolt kit comes with that. All right, everybody's favorite thing, and that is
Head studs.
head bolts.
Head bolts. Not studs.
Breaking on the way out. We haven't heated this block, which would have been probably a good idea to do, but since we're kind of working on it, it's not cold. The last time
It was cold.
we had a problem, well, the block was cold, and the next time we actually used my diesel heater to heat up the block, and the bolts darn near fell out. So, I've also learned after having multiple blood blisters and broken blood vessels in my fingers that this little handle and a cold punch is actually the absolute way to go to get these bolts to shock load. There's all sorts of crusty goodness inside of every one of these. What's nice is these heads are like concave enough so you can really find the center of it. You just work your way down. The first in Colorado's forget to mention.
Oh, for the hood mod.
Oh yeah. No, I knew what you were talking about. Yeah, there's a kid out there. We guys have been doing that for 20 years. Okay. You guys saw it here. Shock load them all.
And then break them all.
Break them all. I'm curious. With it not being like a hot block. It used to have like a big stick out, and now we made it short.
Not we, you. sounds so bad.
It sounds really bad. I guarantee you guys I have not broken a bolt yet. I will let you know if I break a bolt. I think we'll all know if I break a bolt here in a second. Nope. Still haven't broken a bolt.
Broke 6 head bolts on this. Keep going.
That broke.
That's back there somewhere.
That bolt broke. Warm block, I'm telling you guys. That is
I have
gone.
no idea where that went.
The brakes are on, we can't move it. No, there you go. Alright.
It's behind the compressor or something.
Oh, dude, it is gone.
We don't have another one of those.
No, we don't. I found it. I found it. I found it. I found it. So you guys can see very, very quickly how different that sounds when you break a bolt. You notice I was having a lot harder time pulling that one?
Yeah. Look at that. Not the first time.
Nope. Push back.
I think our record's 6-2 on a single head.
Yeah. Yeah, broke 5. Yep. Good. They sound way different when you break them. I think that one might have broke. Nope. That one broke. 100% broke. What's curious though is that's where all the damage was.
Yep.
So I wonder if it kind of flopped up and hit some things. It's probably a good thing about all those sleeves.
Yeah. We're not going to be able to know what this needs until we clean it.
No.
Unfortunately.
Nope. No, this one's gonna break too. Watch. Calling it now, it's gonna break. I've done enough of these. I've done enough of these. I know what's happening.
That's 3.
Thought I broke my tool that time. Broke it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Warm block. I can break too. I was gonna say it's gonna break.
So that's 5.
Yeah. But it's not a lock's not heated at all. Just shop 70 degrees.
Yeah.
Yep. I think Doug failed to mention that he wasn't running on all cylinders.
I don't think he knew.
As much noise as this thing had to have been making.
Well, he said it was.
Well, no, wait, hang on. If the piston's stuck, right? The piston's gotten shot up. Well,
no,
it would still
'cause
be.
the Conrad's all the way down with it all the way down, so it's moving with it. It's
Oh,
falling.
that fell off.
I know, but the top of the Conrad's touching the top of the piston, or top of the crank. Sorry.
Mm.
So it's moving with it, for the most part. So this shit's just getting smashed around inside of it.
Yeah. Or it was just kind of, everything was flopping around and touching it, but not.
Yeah.
It's probably making less noise than it was when it started.
Yeah, because everything broke off. And it's just
Yeah.
laying in the pan.
Yeah.
Half the conrod's in the pan. All your... everything. There's a lot of pieces here.
Toll-free call. Should I answer a scammer live on YouTube?
No. It gives them too much
Probably
credit.
get demonetized for saying bad words.
Well, let's see if the piston itself is alive.
Yeah. Have I missed some comments?
No? Oh, one.
One. What's the comment?
Well, he's just talking about how we broke a bunch of head bolts and a left-handed drill bit will save you.
Oh, you mean this kit right here?
It's over there on the drill press.
Oh, yeah. We got a left-hand drill bit. Actually, I bought, per my machinist, we bought some square screw retractors as well this last time around.
Dude, there's... I never even looked in the pan. It's
Yeah?
pretty bad.
Pan's pretty bad.
Oh, it's shredded in here. The pan's not hit. Oh, the pan's hit a couple times.
Yeah. Okay. And the last gasket here. Ready?
Yeah, I don't have anywhere to put it, but just set it on its end.
Oh, you want to get the
Stands?
stands?
You can just set it here.
Oh.
Over top of everything.
Oh, sorry. All right. Well, let's Ouija board this thing into place. Get mine in first here.
Come towards me.
Cool. Sweet.
Well, that doesn't look terrible, honestly. There's crud in here.
Number. Yeah, we had some. Oh yeah, piston was rocking bad. Look at this.
Oh, yeah. No, you can just see it immediately.
So there's a bunch of wear on the piston, so it was rocking really bad.
Well, we could push that piston out. It ain't connected.
Well, yeah, we're gonna do it right now. 2 and 4 have on the inlet side a very odd clean spot on both sides. Not sure what that's all about, but everything else is really crusty.
You can extract the head bolts pretty easily. Honestly, they're...
Takes some patience, but
Yeah, it wasn't... It's not really super hard. Like whoever above you said, left-handed drill bits, extractors,
square extractors.
square extractors.
Because the square extractors don't push the bolt out quite like the twist ones do. Or the... Was it twist ones?
Yeah,
It's not the twist ones, it's the twist ones.
the screw ones.
Yeah. The left-handed twist ones. And so the square ones bite and then allow you to turn a lot better than the twisty ones. Just don't cut your fingers off.
I'm not trying to. It didn't look like he was leaking anything.
No, head
This
gasket
is-
was good.
This looks clean.
Yeah, no burnt spots between the cylinders. It got maybe a little hot up here. Some of this gasket material's kind of blistered. A little bit back here is blistered. That could just be a delamination of the MLS, but yeah, everywhere it's supposed to have coolant, it's supposed to have coolant. Everywhere it's got oil, it's supposed to have oil. Okay. Trash can's outside, and the one in here is full.
Yeah, we didn't think that through.
No, we didn't. Well, the thing is, it wouldn't matter because the trash can's so full anyway. So, what do you do when you get broken head bolts out? Did we just
Yeah.
handle that one? Is anybody else confused of broken head bolts?
There you go. Pull the pin out.
Well, I couldn't make my mind up which way it was being pissed off. We've got this thing balanced so freaking good. I thought it was balanced that way, and it was balanced wanting to come down, and it was pinching the pin the other direction. So, yeah. This is my custom engine plate because we've used so many of these 5 cylinders. I wanted a way to be able to roll the entire motor over
Dude, that's
without ever needing,
it's cracked.
yeah, without ever needing to ever take this off. So we got the piston pusher 9000,
I mean,
or we're 10,000. We're at 10,000 now.
Yeah, 10,000.
10,000.
9,000 was the old one.
Yeah. So we're using 1/2" PVC piston pusher 10,000.
You're good.
I don't think we can do this with the con rod in the way. We got our crank bolt back in place. Nice and cool now. 24.
Oh, it's smashed one side. I see.
Oh yeah, it's all sorts of nope.
I'm gonna turn it
Up.
this side up.
Yeah. Did you put the 24 away? No, it's right there. Oh, she's stuck.
Go the other way.
She's stuck.
Yeah, there you go. Keep going. You're clear. Ooh,
Watch, the crankshaft's fine now because it just completely left the chat. Let me come back.
Oh, you're good. Go ahead, hammer man.
Yikes!
That's why you don't wear flip-flops. Ooh. Oh, that's all that's... There you go. That's all that's left of it.
Now who's getting pieces all over the garage floor?
Yeah, the piston's cracked and broken.
Yeah, all sorts of...
It's bad. You got the whole skirt's gone.
Yeah. It's been hitting this for an hour.
Yeah, it's cracked on this side. The actual top is
Probably
cracked.
what he didn't say was it was 15 miles, but it was
15
in
miles.
traffic.
15 miles. Macy's,
all the way home.
Macy's famous 98 miles an hour.
98. No. Alright.
There's parts everywhere.
Oh yeah. This is number 2 worst ones? Or we putting this top one?
I think this is number 1.
Top 1?
Yeah. We haven't had a hole in the
Well,
block yet.
the bent crank was pretty impressive.
Well, he had every single conrod bearing roached.
Right.
Like mushroomed out roached.
Right, but catastrophically speaking, this is
Yeah.
the worst. At least that one we could rebuild. The jury's still out on this one if I can rebuild this motor.
Well, I'm thinking the crank's gone. Definitely some other things, but we replaced all that anyway. This is the only time I've ever seen this broken.
No, me too. I've never seen
The cage.
the main bearing girdle broke like that. Never yet. No comments yet. Okay.
Oh, there's chunks in that one too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, this cap's super hot. See how black it got.
Mm-hmm.
So that one's super heated. Coming down.
There's chunks of other piston in here.
Chunks of other piston.
Well, this one's not cracked or broken. You did
Yeah, I was noticing that.
Like a scorch mark.
Yeah, something, huh? Alright, definitely not going to rebuild this bearing or this conrod. But we'll just put it back together anyway.
Less parts flying around.
Yeah.
These have been touched by someone.
No. I'm not sure, man. No, not sure. Yeah, maybe this was a reman engine then. They got in here and rebearing the bottom end and didn't bother to fix any of the other.
Sent a Conrod to the moon.
Yeah. Not horrible for what we've been seeing.
For what is in this motor?
Yeah. Ooh.
Your standard bearings, at least.
Yeah. So, it wasn't blown up before you blew it up. We'll lose a bearing here.
That'll fall through the hole, yeah.
Yeah, I just was wanting to look at it before it got completely covered in oil. Yeah. About what we see. Nothing too bad.
Well, the farther we get away from 5, the cleaner everything gets.
Yeah. Got 11 people still in here. You guys have any questions so far? Still real sticky. Real. See that?
Yeah, I'm sure. Like, I bet you these main bearings are bad. Around 5. Just
Whatever would give you that impression, Justin?
the look, dude, it is like absolutely.
Yeah.
Is that the back? No, that's the crank. That's
Yeah.
roached.
No, bearings are gone. Bearings are over there.
Crank is gone.
Both bearings are right here.
Look at you can see
This
where
is this is both bearings.
you can see where it smacked the bottom of that Conrod multiple times over. There's giant divots in the
Oh
crank.
yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, about what we see. Nothing surprising about these bearings up here. Yeah, nothing surprising at all about these. These aren't spun. They're pissed off and they've got pieces of really sharp metal everywhere.
That could not be them either. It could just be.
Yeah.
Dude, the amount of noise this thing had to be making to do
I'll catch cylinder 2.
to do the damage it did on 5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No questions? We lost a viewer. That's okay. Oh, it's getting... I think the crankshaft's bent. Oh, dude, the reluctors are trashed. Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Wow, it just took everything out.
Well, that's what I was saying. If you look at the actual one, that's burnt to shit. Two,
Well, it was burnt and then it disintegrated.
two, the divots on the other side of the
Oh, yeah.
crank, from where it was just slamming that broken Conrod.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, we definitely know this crankshaft's not salvageable.
Crank's gone.
Yeah, so...
We're just gonna hope the block's okay at this point.
Yeah.
Which the damage right there is.
Oh, that bearing was on the bottom. So I was right. Cylinder 1 was pissed off. Remember I was saying I was hearing noises from cylinder 1?
Yeah.
these bearings rotated and were nested on top of each other. So cylinder 1 was bad. Got a freaking ear for this stuff, man.
You've been doing it a minute.
Okay. Piston pusher 10,000. Here we go. Last cylinder. Kitch. Sound like a
Gotta hit it so hard.
yeah. Sound like an M1 Grand clip.
Yeah, this one's
Bling.
not happy.
No, because these were nested on the top side.
That one's done.
Yeah, they were sitting like this
If that
in
cranks,
there.
it's gotta be bent.
Yeah, we got no other than main bearings. We don't have anything kind of locating it. So, yep, it's real hard right there, and then it's fine. So she's bent. She bent.
She's done.
Yeah.
I think she's done more than just being bent. 13's over there somewhere.
Yeah, it's in my hand.
It's not loud at all.
Yeah, seems like I have the door closed right now. These aren't as susceptible to breaking, but they can break as well.
I'm sure those last ones are gonna be a little fucky.
Yeah, well, this one wasn't tight hardly at all.
I wonder why.
That one's not hardly tight at all.
Wonder why.
This one's gonna break. Oh, that's fine. I hate that sound.
Separate the body from the frame.
Yeah, I definitely want to try, once we get the shop, I want to try a motor swap, pulling the body off, having a lift.
Well, we're going to.
Yeah, I want to try it. Because I've only ever done it in driveways and street sides. But I haven't ever taken the body off the frame yet. Might be the only way to get the 6-liter in the Badlander.
It's a good point, actually.
We'll have to put it on some rollers and engine crane it over the freaking.
Well, most of the front clips off it anyway.
Yeah, I just don't want to cut the core support. So.
Oop.
Flunk. I don't think that's salvageable.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's broken. I'm gonna say it broke when it hit right there.
Cabin at the Colorado Harass. Any tips on how to separate the frame? Well, you've got, I think, a ground point under the back of the cab, but it could be that one. Yeah, that's the main girdle. The I know the bed has a big old ground strap. I think the cab has one somewhere under the back. Goodness. Just throw this away.
Yeah.
You're gonna have your harnesses at the computer and the fuse box going to all of the things. We have fuel line's going to be on the frame. Transmission shifter, you're going to have to deal with that. from the little loop-de-doo under the driver footwell. Let's see what else is gonna be in the way. Yeah, you have to pull the fuse box over. You'll have to pull the harness off of the PCM. You'll have a whole bunch of body mounts, obviously.
They don't look the worst, honestly.
No. You guys can see how sad I am about that.
None of this is happy.
It's alright. Hit the top. It'll be alright. It's just really dirty now. Yeah, main bearings aren't super bad. I mean, they're grooved. See if you can see that. Main bearings are pretty grooved.
This one's pretty bad.
Pretty debris filled.
Yeah, this one's got a big cut in it.
That one.
Just turn it and set it on.
Just set the ground. Oh, lordy. New sleeve. Definitely new sleeve. I think the block is okay.
Just some big chunks out of it.
Yeah, block is fine. Yeah.
That thing is not.
No, the crankshaft is gone.
No, that's Dunzo. Not happy.
Get you guys a close-ish shot of it. Alright, let's see. Zoom out a little more. Zoom. There we go. Yeah, so you guys can see right there. That's where the connecting rod was hitting all sorts of things, because the connecting rod, or the crankshaft, flops this way, so it's going to fling it into this side. So this area is a little chowdered, this area is a little chowdered, but nothing's broken. Going to need to be sleeved, because it's actually hit the sleeve there, but this side's a little chowdered. But the rest of the sleeve doesn't feel bad at all. We got bits of aluminum all over the place.
There's metal everywhere.
Alright, those of you still watching, radiator and AC lines attached to the body, I guess. Yeah, so you've got your heater core lines, you've got all sorts of things still attached at that point. Uh-oh, my video cut out? I don't know. I'll press the buttons and I'll lose. Yeah, cameras. Dead. You guys can still hear us. It looks like my streaming platform is still on, but my camera is pissed off. My camera just turned off. I have audio? Yeah. I don't understand now. The laptop should have been charging the camera the whole time. Yeah, because we've got audio on the stream, which means it's coming through this into that into this, which is weird. No, I didn't click anything. Yeah. Start record. Stop record. Yeah, deactivate configure video. Yeah, I don't know what happened, guys. Deact the camera. Turn it off, turn it back on. At least the stream is still working, but I don't have audio. You guys don't have audio anymore. I don't know why the stream has audio, because nothing's hooked up to the mic. Dude, have we been through the freaking laptop mic the entire time? That pisses me off. Battery's toast. Let me grab. I think there's one in my console. Alright, bear with us, guys. We're trying to figure some things out here. I lost my battery on the camera for some reason. So even though it's plugged in, it still needed more battery apparently. I told myself to get in the wireless charger in the front. But we're gonna try and fix this, guys. Give us like 30 seconds. I know I'm losing everybody. I don't know how much power this thing has, but at least we went an hour and a half with a junk battery. Okay. There we go. Menu. This streaming. Things are happening. Activate. Hey, we're back.
And close the door
Yes.
so they can actually see us again.
Yes.
Right now we're just shadows.
We're just shadows. Okay. We're back. I told you guys we're trying to learn how to live stream too.
We don't even know how to record.
We barely know how to make videos on YouTube. Okay. John, can you hear me now? I guess we won't know for another 30 seconds, but I lost I lost half my viewers.
Yeah, there you
Okay.
go.
Heck yeah. We're back. I guess show of hands, how many of you guys want to see us pull the head down too? Because we've been at this for not quite 2 hours. Well, I guess we've been streaming for exactly 2 hours, but
The head, we're gonna have to move the camera.
yeah, I definitely have to move the camera and all the things, but we can at least.
The total technical block is done.
Yeah, there's not, other than the balance shaft bearings, there's nothing to remove out of this block at all. This block is completely bare now.
Besides all the metal that we can move out.
John, so you want to see the head being pulled down? We probably won't take all of the valves out, but we'll at least do a couple of them.
They're gonna fall out.
The valves.
He said yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move this out of the way then. Maybe we see how far away we can get this camera from the... I guess I can zoom in, couldn't I?
Table technically moves.
This is true. We can move the crankshaft.
Be careful with it.
I wouldn't want to bend it or break it or anything.
It's fragile.
I scrape my floor in my garage here. You haven't locked nothing, right?
No, there's no locks on this table.
Oh, that's right. With the bolts or pins or something
Yeah.
on the floor.
I had,
through the...
I had bolts on it.
There we go. Okay.
8 is...
If convenient. Nothing's convenient, John, but for you, I'll do it.
Technically, we're gonna do it anyway.
We have to do it, yeah, no matter what. Okay. John, is that good enough for you, buddy? How's that look for you? All right, give me a 3/8 rachette. I'll crack all these real quick, and then I'll do it by hand, and then we'll pull them off. And then, in the meantime, you can grab our Kentmore tool.
Is that the other 8?
Probably.
No, it's a 7.
7?
It's a 7.
I don't need a 7. I need an 8.
What do you want? Oh, that's gone now.
Crankshaft ate it. You guys are getting a hell of a show right now.
Crankshaft 8 is the whole engine.
Yeah.
What else did you want?
I'll get your valve tools.
I have them all. Those are the only things I can find in this place.
I need something bigger than this. We'll step it up.
I don't think you have.
Yeah, we got a 1/4 to 3/8. There we go. Perfect. That's even better.
Don't pull that off the table. Whatever you do.
It's probably the only good thing about this motor is the freaking head.
And it's not even a head we want.
Well, depends if somebody has an 08 to 12 motor. Because I got a 5X to 07 over there. Stay. You betcha. Well, John, just for you and 2 of your friends, we've lost everybody on the stream. Losing the camera, kind of.
How's that?
Well, I appreciate you sticking around, John. I know asking you guys to watch something midday on a weekday is a little odd, but we had to do it, and we figured we'd share it with you guys.
I mean, we're not as much of a time crunch nowadays, so. And by nowadays, I mean today.
Okay. nowhere near as bad as the other
Last few.
the other
we got.
bearings. Not bad. This one's got a little bit.
Says a one line in this one.
Yeah, one little groove, huh? Low spots are okay though. They're just little areas for oil to sit. As long as we don't have them all like really gritty and nasty.
I have a empty bag over there somewhere for Cam. And it might be.
And the rear timing. Rear with a double E.
All the fun stuff. Roggers.
Hey, like I got a new motorcycle.
Yeah?
Can't you tell? This is what we have to deal with every day.
That guy also has a new moped.
Yep.
Some of these are better than others, but at least they're all freely spinning. How bad are these?
Stuck.
Yep.
As crusty as it was, I figured they would be a problem.
Want some pliers?
Real sticky. Real sticky.
These don't want to come out. Oh. I hate these yellows. I hate them.
They're great for some things.
They're great for reaching really far and grabbing things really lightly.
Yeah. 100%.
I mean, at least the lifters still move. These don't want to come out at all.
Let me try. Seems that you couldn't even break a resolute yesterday.
Honestly, you do it. On the next one, you can. Yeah, not so easy.
That's funny because like the plunger is good.
Yeah, the plungers work, but they're just stuck in their holes.
I wonder if the panel tool maybe? Is that the right?
Yeah. Oh, you're moving it. I'll fling across the shop in a second.
It's gonna fling into my face. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, they have lots of gunk built up on the inside of those.
John, you learn anything now, or are you just being patient with us?
Oh, that one's broken.
Broke? Dang it.
Damn. Get out of the hole.
I thought it was getting your hole. Not the...
No.
Or Getting Your Home. Is it the Adam Sandler? Happy Gilmore? Getting Your Home!
Yeah. Didn't they come out with a new one of those movies that I still haven't watched?
No idea.
You want to see the inside of a lifter? Dude, these are not happy.
Gone now.
Oh. You can have it. One side okay, other side not.
Yeah, it's curious that this intake side's the one that had the problems. That's what the inside of one of your lifters looks like. A plunger, a little kind of centerboard thing, and then a spring down inside the hole. Whoops.
Someone stuck on the floor.
Yep. So that's what's inside of your lifter. That's inside the bottom of there. Pushes up against that. And that's what keeps it from exploding. Junk.
Yeah, they're all going in the trash.
Trash. Uh-oh.
I'll get that
I
later.
don't think it super matters, but I would like to not have metal in this motor.
Well, we gotta get taken apart.
Less than his... Oh, that one's toast too.
Yeah, every single one did. Every single one's on the same thing. You twist it sometimes.
Yeah, that's not happy at all, is it?
No, they don't want to come out. They want to stay in their home.
That's curious.
Definitely the worst ones to pull out that I've seen. But it matches the rest of the motor. It's not the worst overall bearing wise, but definitely like the most catastrophic.
Yeah.
I've seen broken conrods, but I haven't seen them broken to the point of,
The broken main.
yeah, breaking the main, breaking the crank, breaking everything.
Well, no, we had the...
Well, we had a bent crank,
That crank.
but this one's like the teeth on the reluctor's gone. Everything on the back end's gone. The
Just dirty, gritty,
the
nasty.
bearing surface on 5 is absolutely toast.
It's kind of our best tool.
Pliers? Oh, the
His needle nose. There's just nothing to grab.
and everything that there is to grab is just covered in oil.
Covered in oil.
Someone else is talking to you.
What's up, sir?
You came right at the end,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Where were you 2 hours ago, man? and get that out. There it goes. Maybe the trick isn't to pull it out at once, but to pull it out twice.
Break it all apart.
No. Break it. And then
Maybe.
yeah. Break
A
it.
little bit more momentum.
Yeah. Get over whatever shmoo is.
Wow, it's just metal-filled, oily gunk.
Lifters.
4 H3s in the family.
Well, if you don't want to rebuild one, I'll do it for you. I'll take a couple pesos, but I'll do it.
Oh, you haven't got to use these yet.
The new one?
Yeah, the whole new setup,
Yeah.
pretty much.
So we kind of fabric-cobbled
It's at 18, right?
a Kent Moore dealership kind of tool, and found some pieces and found some parts and added these little wing nuts to make it easier to work on. And so far we enjoy this little setup here.
Yeah, this and everything else.
Paper.
Definitely get new lifters, especially after seeing what the old ones look
yeah.
like coming out.
Yeah, definitely needs new lifters. We try to go through all of them anyway and see if they're necessary. Most often, they're replaced. But and a magnet.
Baby magnet.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to the other bags. I think we used one of them for something else.
Whoops.
I didn't know you were dropping the whole thing.
So we don't yeet these across the shop.
See, tiny magnet works out better.
Very, very much so. With this tool, we can do one cylinder at a time. And get all of our keepers out of here. I can't turn the magnet off. Yikes!
Cheap handheld electromagnets.
Dude, little battery operated jobs.
Yeah.
I got those like soldering irons that are pretty trick. I wonder if we could do that with.
Just like one with like a button on the end, like a pen.
Yeah, multi-billion-dollar idea. What do you guys think? A micro electromagnet.
I wonder how much power they would actually require.
I guess it would depend on how long you have it on, right? Yes. Yep. You would know that if you're watching it.
She closed the door on you.
My wife asked me if I was still alive. Still alive or still alive?
Live.
Alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
She
I hate
wanted,
to
she wanted to give
disappoint
us
her.
Kyrie.
Kyrie's not that bad.
She is when she's locked in the garage. There's barely enough space for me and you, let alone a dog.
I don't think you guys need to watch us do this whole entire head, but I'm going to pull these valves out. We're going to take a look at what this thing looks like real quick. I like those thumb screws though.
Yeah. Push.
Valve seal sound felt good. I put my finger on the valve guide seal when I pulled the valve out, and it had good suction, so don't see too much wear on the stem. Granted, this is an intake valve, so it's not
They're usually pretty clean.
too bad. This is great. So, I don't know if it's going to show up or not on the...
Well, you made your little preview so tiny.
Well, I don't know how to zoom in properly. It's like my first or third time using this program in the last 10 years. Yeah, exhaust. So I don't know if you guys heard that. So intake valve, I'm going to plug this. Watch. Yeah, kind of sound. Exhaust valve, unplug it. Almost nothing. Yikes. So look at the difference between the intake valve and the exhaust valve. Can you guys see if it'll focus on me? Look at the difference. This thing is pitted. That was not sealing very well at all. Let's see what this one sounds like. Nothing. That valve guide seal was toast. Yep. Pretty bad.
Those are pretty bad.
So,
Let's see what they look like.
yeah, see how they grind out. We'll see what needs to be replaced and what'll resurface.
Just repeat that another 4 times.
Yeah. So, to the 6 of you, 4, not 4 of you, yeah, 2 of you guys left. To the 4 of you that are still here, thank you guys for watching. I hope that this video was fun and helpful and educational and all the things. And I truly appreciate all you guys taking a couple hours out of your Wednesday. That's how things are going around these days. I don't even know what day it is sometimes. But appreciate you guys taking a couple hours out of your Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever day you're watching this, if you're watching in the future, to watch a 5-cylinder motor be taken apart. You guys do have any questions, feel free to DM me anywhere that you have your social medias, and I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you guys might have. I do it on a daily basis. I probably have 5 or 6 of you guys asking questions in my DMs on Facebook that I haven't got to yet because I'm live with you 4. So, thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate you guys all sticking around for a couple hours, and we'll see you on the next video.